Last year, William Patterson University honors students contributed nearly 3,700 hours of civic engagement. Following each experience, students engage in guided reflection to examine the purpose and impact of their work and connect it to what they're reading, discussing, and questioning in their classes. Through this process, the students can make connections between academic study and real-world impact, and think about how they can use their knowledge, skills, and passions to solve problems and make a difference in the world.
Last summer, we taught an NCHC civic seminar focusing on the complex issues surrounding North America's largest estuary system.
An economic engine for the region, as well as a critical ecosystem in danger of collapse, the Chesapeake Bay provided the perfect classroom for confronting challenging civic issues such as climate change, social justice, and diminishing natural resources.
During this 10-day field seminar, 11 students from 5 different schools discovered the rich culture and history of the Chesapeake Bay watershed.
Participants engaged in place-based learning and considered these complex civic issues from multiple disciplinary perspectives. One student said the following in her final course reflection: "This course didn't just teach me about the Bay, it changed the way I think about my role in environmental issues. I realized that I'm most inspired when science and story meet, when data connects with people. I've learned to ask better questions, to listen more closely to different viewpoints, and to see environmental challenges not just as scientific puzzles, but as deeply human ones."
Civic engagement allows students to apply what they're learning in the classroom to things that actually matter in their communities. It allows them to see how their education can actually be applied to real-world problems, and they can feel like they're doing something that's meaningful in their communities. We have so many civic engagement projects in our program, but the one that I specifically lead is called the Climate Teach-In, and it's part of the worldwide Teach-In on climate justice and solutions. And here at USF, the Climate Teach-In is a week-long event across all 3 campuses where we have dozens of organizations all hosting events that are engaging the community in what do we do about climate change, how do we solve these problems, and how do we make it fun, interesting, and beautiful. It really allows students to apply everything that they've learned in their classrooms to a problem that they take very seriously and a problem that needs to be addressed. They can take leadership positions, they can learn how to plan events and organize events, they learn logistics, they learn how to reach out to partners in the community, they learn the importance of trying again. They learn that it's important to engage the community, that you can't just do education in a vacuum, that it has to mean something, it has to be applied to something. And I can see through their leadership positions and through the volunteering that they're doing and through their care for these events that they're growing as people and leaders, and they can apply all of these experiences that they're having through the Climate Teach-In to their CV, to their job interviews, to their future work. I have so many students who helped me 5 years ago do the Climate Teach-In who are now doing work in the community, actively engaged in solving these problems for their job. What I hope that people take away when they see our program is that Honors is committed to being part of this community and being an engaged and positive force in this community, to be the leader in how do we actually address the problems that are facing this community. It's not just about how do we teach people, how do we get people good jobs, but it's about using the resources, skills, and knowledge that you have to actually help the people around you. And here in Honors, that's a huge part of what we're committed to doing.